Welcome back to day 3 of the free-to-play guide for the new servers. So in today's video, we'll just be going over where you should be. Tomorrow's more of the big day. In Dragonspine Tower, before doing anything, I was able to get up to 220. The team I've been using, it's the same as yesterday. This right here, we're going to be replacing some of these heroes shortly. And we might be able to squeeze it out if I swap out Axe Berserker, but not too worried about it. Memory Corridor, we cleared the first full one all the way through. And here, I think we're kind of stuck. Does take a little bit of time. We could run it. We were running it with this. Axe Berserker isn't really helping us out too much. And same with him. So we could use the actual hero. Knight Revenant, great, but at the same time, sometimes locking out a hero, preventing them from receiving that splash damage, isn't the best. Certain formations, it's definitely better. So we'll have to see. Some of these, you cannot exceed 5 rounds, so it's really a damage check, which is just kind of like a stat check or a hero check. The heroes we have, honestly, it's not terrible, but we could definitely use Night Eater or one of the other God Heirs, especially because of the healers. So if we were able to kill one of them, maybe? Let's see. We have one last round here. We're going to be so close, but not quite. I think we could get it if we keep trying and get some good RNG. But we do have a couple days, not a big deal. This one, I think you have to be like 40 or something. I forget what the level is. So not a big deal. Just want to show you where I'm at. Obviously here, it unlocks tomorrow. Or, what is it? Adventure rank level 52. That's kind of wild. 52, you wouldn't be there for quite a while. So day 4 is kind of guaranteed. Didn't really do anything in here. We have 5 hours. You can just try and push up. I would say push up as far as you can without going too overboard. I mean, it's unlimited try, so there's nothing wrong with just keep trying to min max and getting as much. You do get a goddess. You get the one right here, and it will make life a little bit easier. I'm not going to really push it up. I'm trying to do the bare minimum to see if we can clear the bosses. So before we hop in, we're going to do our God Heir pulls today. I still haven't collected any of the anniversary sign-in stuff, so don't want that to influence it. Just make sure if you're looking at other videos, just go through all your red check boxes. There's diamonds everywhere to be had, like the portrait. Make sure you're collecting every new hero you get. It's 100. Lots of places. Do all your dailies. Diamonds everywhere. That's what basically the theme of it is. So don't be missing out. I've had a lot of questions like, how do you have so many diamonds? It's just kind of pushing through it all. And yeah, let's hop into the actual celebration tab here and the trial stages. So let's see how far we get before pulling anything. I have some thoughts of spending the 20, I think it's like 2,800 gems or diamonds to try and upgrade the goddess. Might end up doing that. Goddess isn't super impactful, so might not be worth it. But for 2,800, it's not a bad way to start because it'll give us access to the other goddesses as well. So we'll probably think about that. As you can see here, even stage 1, we're just getting lit up. And we haven't really tried min-maxing our heroes. I'm sure I can rank up some, but it looks like it's definitely going to be harder this time around in terms of just raw stats required. If you have these heroes up here, you obviously get that 30% life and attack in all battles, which is really helpful. So let's go ahead and do some pulls. Not trying to kill ourselves trying to do it. Go to the gathering packs. How many can we get right now? We should be able to get 2 pulls in guaranteed. Let's start off with, I don't know, what do we have? 5. Let's start with 50, 45, 55 or something. So we do all 10 pops. My goal here is if you get a Night Eater early, maybe you just stop and then wait till tomorrow. An 8-star Night Eater is way better than having one of each. So haven't decided. That's going to be really RNG dependent, and that might end up being like the way to go to try and win these stages as free to play. Unfortunately, before you could get one of each, We still might be able to get one of each if you get lucky, but we'll find out shortly, right? And there we go. We got Night Eater. So I think I'm tempted. I think this will be the play, just because I don't want to run this back twice. We're gonna try and just see what it looks like if we just run it with Night Eater, and then tomorrow we're gonna grab an 8-star Night Eater and see if she's enough to just plow through it. Because we got lucky this time, and then tomorrow we might be able to guarantee it. So with this, you get to collect some. Tomorrow we'll do some more pulls, and we'll have more diamonds. So that's really lucky, honestly. 33%. So if you're following this and you're pulling through, we'll see how it looks. You might need to just have a couple accounts and then just get lucky and get Night Eater first on day 3. But it's definitely doable otherwise. I know it is. It's always been in the past. So it's just sometimes just finding the right combination of heroes and just getting really lucky with RNG. Obviously, what we're going to be doing here right away is leveling her up. We won't be able to ascend her until tomorrow, but we can get her right to 100. Full equip. Quick craft. Just craft everything up. And we'll just stick whatever on. Lively. We could stick this one on here. Has the taunt and everything. This is what we ended up getting. Not that great from the missions. Divine Spirit and Taunt. Taunt's cool, but the Divine Spirit, not so hot. And we'll just stick something else on Celestial Spear. Stick the Siphon. Sure, why not? Definitely should be using your newer talismans. They will help out. Now, let's see what it looks like in a second. Obviously, collect all your extra stats. We're so close to the first double ring, and that double ring is a massive stat boost for this one right here. If we didn't hit Night Eater on the first one, we'd keep pulling and be getting it basically guaranteed, but we'll have to just probably wait till tomorrow. This will get us another 100. We'll get us a little bit closer. That's another core hero right here. Scarlet Velvet, not so hot. Unfortunately, a lot of the tricolor heroes, they're not too helpful for early game progression or even later game. Unfortunately, they should definitely rework some of that. So let's hop in here and try out the trial stages again. The other place that's going to really help, we're going to take out, I guess we're going to take out Night Revenant for now. Oh, Revenant Knight. We can leave him in. Let's see what it looks like this first. Because Revenant Knight will block out her, which could be cool. So she can't hit us right off the bat first wave. So let's see if it's going to give us any extra luck. And she attacked her. No, she did not say. Sometimes they can attack themselves, which would be cool. But obviously going to be way better than Axe Berserker or any of the almost heroes besides maybe our Celestial Spear at the moment. So at least it looks like we're going to be able to clear through the first one. So little gains. But definitely not so much easier, which is kind of scary to see. And we still might not even be able to get it done. We'll see. At least we got the damage dealers down. Our DPS are kind of healthy, so we should be fine. Just not super easy peasy. But round 1 down, which is cool. Some extra stats here. Let's see if we can clear round 2. The next thought I'm thinking is if we just buy the Goddess upgrade and see how much benefit that will give you. I'll show you where that is in a second. Obviously going to be a little bit of trial and error. We just lost our reviver, so that's never good, especially early on. So we would maybe have to remove the formation here around to see if we can make it so our reviver isn't just getting killed right off the bat. Yeah, we are cooked. It's definitely hard, Which is cool. We haven't ranked up a bunch of heroes though. So the other thing I can do is at least level her up, right? I don't even know if she's been leveled up at all. We can rank her up anymore. No, we need another copy here, which we get at stage 7, which is kind of cool. And we could rank her up. We could level up our Lord of Time, which would be helpful. Also, we should maybe just unequip the stuff off him. I don't know what gear he's got. Let's unequip that. Let's remove this, because he can just chill for now. And let's throw on better gear if we can. Quick craft. Could get another talisman as well. Let's throw on lively. All these little upgrades are definitely going to be helpful for keeping your hero alive, so don't underestimate it. We'll just put her up to 175 as well, make her a little bit tankier. And then you know what we should do is we should just hop into the Dragonspine Tower and see if we can get any more of this gear. We'll just take out what's already set up for us. We'll just leave it like this. We might not be able to get by with the Dark Knight here. So I'll show you the Dark Knight's doing the counterattack on everyone, but the first round, kind of helpful is that we lock him out so we're not taking that big damage, but we're not doing big damage either. This is a reviver / healer, and that goddess hit was pretty big. So maybe ranking up the goddess like I was just talking about will be helpful. So we'll just watch this real quick just to see how close we're getting. So we got one down there. The big hit. Can we at least kill the Dark Knight? So we didn't kill her there. At least she can't heal. Everyone's revived up. Send to the other world. Kill the freezer. Looking maybe decent. We got the damage increase here, which is... So he didn't counterattack, which is big there. And we got him down here. So we might actually squeak by this time. Just because some good luck. And it's going to be definitely a damage check for some of these stages. I think we got it, so we're going to skip ahead. And those boots will definitely be helpful. The boots and the chest, you could probably just throw on your tanky or your healer, like your Lord of Time, just to keep them up a little bit longer. Without your reviver early on, you kind of just fall apart. If your reviver survives, it definitely makes life easier. The ring and the weapon, though, you should definitely be sticking on a damage dealer. This is the same boat. The nice thing is the Knight Revenant might actually help us out. Let's run it one more time. No luck. Let's collect the boots, collect that. And we're going to go upgrade the goddess as well, just because why not? Let's quick fuse. And we'll slap the boots on. We'll just slap it on her for now, actually. Quick equip. She's definitely going to be our backbone eventually. And so if you go over to the celebration day 3 on the 7-day target missions here, you'll see that I think it's the value bundle. We get access to the 3,000 crystallized plumes for $22.50, and you'll get access to random some of these. I don't know if 23,000 is enough or if we needed to go for the 3,000. Definitely interesting. They changed these up. We can check out the other days as well. I haven't really looked at these because these used to be some of them are spending. So now it's a lot of it just diamonds, which is actually very interesting. Didn't catch this earlier. So we could get a Last Dragon page really early for 6,000. That could be really good value. What about over in here in day 1? So you can get some equipment. None of this stuff, honestly, I would recommend getting. It's all random too. You can't even select the piece. So definitely not worth it anything on this first day. But this page right here is quite interesting. We're going to have to go back because I don't want to go ahead. Can we see the value bundles here? So they'll give us access to potentially, these are going to be really expensive. And once again, the attributes here are random, so definitely not going to be worth it. We'll get free 50 diamonds. Day 4 is important though because we need to make sure we're clearing, obviously, the trial stages. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on a coronet. If you miss out on the coronet, they don't come back around. At least I haven't seen them over a year playing. So we're going to make sure we try and get that done. Let's see how it looks. So 2 people have full cleared, and they are quite stacked spenders. You can see it 9-star, 8-star, 9-star, 10-star, 8-star. Yeah, so definitely some slight spenders, which is not a bad thing, but just going to show you it's going to be a little bit harder. Let's grab our other Sun Talisman for clearing floor 20. And not so great. After killing, recover 10% max HP. Kind of cool, kind of not at the same time. Definitely not going to help us at the moment. So we might be just chilling for today, I think. Can do a little bit more. I think what I'll do right now is just try and push up this and get as much gold as I can, because the gold is going to be really helpful for leveling up later. So we got to throw in, let's just throw in heroes on both sides, and then we'll just see how far we get, and I'll mess with my teams. We should be able to clear a couple of stages. I don't think there's a limit at the start until you hit start. I think it's floor 12 or something, and then they start to eventually cap you out at, I believe, 3 floors per day after floor 12. So unless you can hit floor 12 day right away, then it's kind of no rush. It does get really hard in the past, from my experience. You'll definitely get stuck along the way until we have a bunch of different heroes. Even when we get Empress and other heroes, you need to rank them up. So it's a kind of cool event. You'll eventually start getting diamonds and other gold. Definitely something you should just be working towards, trying to do as much as you can. But just remember that it's going to be here. There is a floor cap. I think it's 120 or is it 90? Forget. On my main account, I have it completed, and I've just been quick sweeping it every day. I think it's 120. And I think you get 3,000 diamonds. Oh, not 1,000 diamonds each floor from floor 12 and onward. So definitely a nice way of getting some diamonds, but definitely something that's going to take you a couple months to full clear, depending upon which heroes you get, what new heroes are coming out. Fortunately, once you hit the current server and you have access to the newer hero, longer banners, it will make life a lot easier. Every newer hero seems to be, I wouldn't say stronger than the last, but they tend to be on average stronger than most previous champions. So right off the bat, we're kind of cruising. At least we're on difficulty 4 now. I wouldn't say cruising, but able to just quick battle right through, which is nice. And what you can see here is I have Night Eater on one team and Celestial Spear on the other with Lord of Time. So kind of breaking up my team into two semi-strong teams. Definitely not really that strong, but they're pumping out enough damage on each team to get the job done, which is definitely what we need to get done. So I'm expecting to get stuck eventually. I honestly, here we go. I was thinking we weren't going to make it through a couple of these floors with this. We'll run it one more time. Let's see if we can just, sometimes you can just squeak by. One last time, and we'll swap the team. You just hit the quick tap edit and just swap them around. And quick start, and there we go. So we were able to squeak by that. Just had to swap the teams around. Hopefully we won't have to swap them back. Usually there's a stage or two that are harder than the others, and this last stage might be another one as well. Let's try it one more time, and we'll do the swap around again. That hero could be a pain. This one should be doable. Oh, maybe not. Oh. So left each team above 50%. Is it just because we're dying? Too many of us are dying? Yeah, so we can do one last edit here. We could swap out. What do we have over here? We don't have a lot going on over here either, which is wild. I actually don't know. Who do we swap in and out? Do we have another hero leveled up? We kind of don't. I think we might need to level up a couple more heroes if we want to just blast through it. I'm fine with just leaving it right here for now. Make it so it's not super min-max. Let's just collect this chest, and then tomorrow we'll be able to re-clear it in a few hours, which is kind of cool. Same in here. Make sure let's try it one more time. Just want to push up as much as you can. Clearly kind of stuck there. And in here, I always wait till the end of the day before I do all my extra battles, the free battles. Last thing I should be doing is trying to clear through here. But I'll do this on my own time now. We'll just end it here. It is a longer video, 20 minutes. So clearly we got lucky. Let's just recap. We got lucky, got Night Eater first. And we're going to see if that's going to be enough tomorrow to snowball us for the 8-star Night Eater if we can push through the whole event. And whether or not that's going to be a strategy to try. Trying to make sure that even if they make it really hard, that we'll have a free-to-play option of just clearing, getting all the coronets, and then from there you can kind of min-max. Definitely interesting with those diamonds, though. That is nice change. We'll have to really analyze and see if there's anything special to grab. So I hope you found this helpful at all. Obviously, you can see I'm not super far pushed ahead. Definitely with the change with the Abyss Tower and stuff, makes the first couple of days feel like there's a little less to do. Besides, really trying to push through this content here. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow to hopefully get the coronet and see if my strategy of seeing if we can get 2 Night Eater copies early on will pay off. Take care.